SCP-3054. Object Class: Keter. Special Containment Procedures. A fenced circular perimeter with a radius of 1.5 kilometers has been established around SCP-3054-A. This perimeter is to be maintained by Mobile Task Force Kappa 9, paging Nurse Ratched, under a cover story involving groundwater contamination. Efforts to develop a method of containing SCP-3054's effects outside of SCP-3054-A are ongoing. Meanwhile, all disappearances associated with SCP-3054 are to be reported to the Foundation's Information Bureau for further action. No personnel with a documented history of mental illness are permitted on site. Description: SCP-3054 is an anomalous phenomenon which affects patients interned in mental health facilities throughout North America. Affected patients will disappear when left unobserved. Investigations into these disappearances have uncovered records at each facility indicating a scheduled transfer to SCP-3054-A. Neither a source nor explanation for these records have been determined at this time. The Foundation became aware of this phenomenon in 1981. However, analysis indicates possible incidents dating back to 1890. Furthermore, while the earliest incidents occurred within 100 kilometers of SCP-3054-A, this area of effect appears to have expanded over time, with the most recent incident reported in Vancouver, Canada. As of now, there have been 912 disappearances associated with SCP-3054. More are expected to be uncovered. SCP-3054-A is Cragstaff Sanitarium, an uninhabited psychiatric institute located in a forested region 50 kilometers west of Hudson, North Carolina. Other than the previously mentioned transfer records, no documentation of SCP-3054-A's construction or operation exists. Researchers are working to determine when SCP-3054 was built and whether or not it was actually used. It has recently been discovered that any person with a documented history of mental illness may experience SCP-3054 while inside of SCP-3054-A. See Addendums. Addendum 3054-1. Text Logs. The following text logs were pulled from Foundation personnel's phone following the disappearance of Julia Owens, a Foundation researcher assigned to SCP-3054-A. First text logs. From September 5th, 2010. Hello? Barry, please reply. Julia? Where are you? I'm in the building. Where? In one of the rooms upstairs. They don't let us keep personal items, but I managed to hide my phone. I don't even think they know what the hell it is. Wait, what are you talking about? Who doesn't let you keep your personal items? Let me call you. No. Don't. If the phone rings, they might hear. Okay. Who might hear? I'm getting our supervisor. The staff. The staff. In the building. The medical staff. Give me a sec. I'm still inside the building, but it's like I traveled back in time. There are doctors and nurses everywhere, all wearing, like, old-timey clothes. They said I'm here to receive treatment. Julia, this is Dr. Lindsay. You're telling me that you are currently inside Cragstaff, but it's open and running, with a medical staff. Yes, and it's not decayed or broken down. It looks brand new. I saw others here too. Other people taken by SCP-3054, I think. Lots of them. Confused. Scared. Most of them wouldn't even talk to me. A couple of teens, but mostly adults. Some of them were just sitting in chairs, drooling. Looks like they might have been drugged. Alright, Julia. Can you tell me precisely what room you're in? We're going to go there and see if there's any way to get you out. Room 203, I think. We're on our way. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Doors locked, windows are barred. Looking out the window, can't see much besides trees and fog. Can't even see the sky. We're inside the room. Can you see anything unusual? Try to move some objects around. Everything's bolted down. Someone's coming. Gotta go. Stay safe. Text this number again when you can. We'll keep someone monitoring it and do whatever you can to conserve your phone battery. Text files. October 5th, 2010. Yo. Anyone? Yes, I'm here. It's Lindsay. Hey. I've got all the settings on my phone running on minimum. Also, I'm keeping it turned off between uses. My battery should last a couple of days, at the very least. Presuming I don't blow all my juice on Flappy Bird. Okay, good. What's going on? Can you tell me anything new that might help us get out of here? Not much. All the windows are barred, outside is overcast. But all the patients downstairs are different now. Most of them are still confused, just different faces, different people. Have you talked to any of them? Yeah, a lot of them just got here. The ones who have been here longer, they don't talk much, just stare and mumble to themselves. There's a woman here in her 60s. Someone told me she came here when she was a little girl. Apparently she tried to escape once, so they did something to her, and now she doesn't try much of anything. Just stares out the window and drools. All the more reason for you to be as careful as possible, right? Right. You told me I'll see a doctor tomorrow. I should go. Need to sleep. We'll text you later. Alright, I'll be here, Julia. And hey, try to keep the Flappy Bird to a minimum. Okay? Winky face. Heart symbol. November 5th, 2010. Daily report. Gonna try to keep these brief. Want to conserve power. Hey, I'm here. Same as before. Overcast outside. All different patients downstairs. Even that 60-year-old lady is gone. Seen too many different faces. No way they all fit inside this place. Met doctor today. Talked for about 20 minutes. Asked him when I can leave. He said, after we fixed you. Asked him what the hell that even means. He said, that's for you to decide. So I said, well, in that case, can't I just decide I'm fixed? He didn't think it was funny. I asked him about the different faces. He just said, interesting. Asshole is acting like I'm crazy. Be careful. Don't antagonize them. Tell them whatever they want to hear. We don't know what these people are. We don't even know if they're people. Yeah, the way he looked at me after that joke. I'll play nice. Pretend to be a good little girl. Good. We're still working on a plan to get you out of there. Is that even possible? Well, we can communicate, which means something must get through. Which means that, yeah, there's probably a way to get you back. I'd really appreciate that. The food here is pretty horrible. Got to go. Footsteps. Stay safe. Hey. Hey. So, we might have some good news. I think we figured out why it took you. I know this is a gross violation of privacy, not to mention HIPAA regulations, but I thumbed through some personnel files, called in some favors, found out that all the people assigned here, you're the only one who's ever been admitted to a mental health facility. We think that maybe when someone here is here, SCP-3054 counts it as you being interned at a psychiatric institute, but only if you've been interned in one before. If we're right, it means we know how to send people over. And since you took your phone with you, we might be able to send someone to you with something even more useful. Maybe something that can bring you and everyone else back. Anyway, it's not a solution, but it's a start. Julia? Yeah, that's good. I would very much like to leave. Are you okay? Started meds a few days ago. Foggy, hard to remember shit. Sorry, hard to focus. That's why I haven't messaged. Been sleeping a lot. No, it's fine. I understand. Been talking to other patients more. Some of them don't even remember when they first came here. I think it's the meds, but I don't know. Maybe it's this place. One of them told me you can petition to leave. A judge shows up and you plead your case, and the judge can decide to let you go. I asked if anyone ever got out that way, but nobody really seems to know or remember. I asked if anyone got out, period. Same response. I think most of them have given up. They just stare out the window and chew their pills. But I'm not giving up. I'm not dying in this place. Don't worry, we'll get you out. I promise. I petitioned for a judge this morning. I'm seeing him tomorrow. Are you sure that's wise? It's a shot, and I'm taking it. I can't stand this place. It's not even hell. At least hell would be interesting. I'm just waiting to die. Okay, please be careful. We still don't know what we're dealing with here. I will. Going to sleep. Good night. Okay, good night. Stay safe. Fuck. Julia? Fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck. What's wrong? Fuck! Okay, talk to me, Julia. Please. It didn't work. They doubled my dose of meds before I even saw the judge. I'm slurring all over the place and he's just staring at me. Then a bunch of doctors I never saw show up, start talking about how I don't engage with the other patients, or shower, or brush my hair. Fucking showers. I don't even have any other clothes besides the set you gave me, you fucking assholes. I don't even have a hairbrush. How the fuck am I supposed to brush my hair? And no one told me I needed to engage with the patients more. They never told me anything. Then they bring up the shit I said to the doctor, like how I said the faces keep changing. Make it sound like I'm crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I know. You aren't crazy, Julia. The judge said he'd give me a choice. He could make a decision now, which meant either he'd let me out or keep me for another 6 months. Or I could agree to stay for 3 months and petition again after. And I fucking couldn't. I was so scared, I just buckled. I felt so sick. I'm crying. What's wrong with me? Julia, calm down. Please. I don't think you're going to be able to get out of this place on your own. I think you need to focus on keeping your head together while we figure out how to get you out, okay? No, you don't understand. I'm stuck here for another 3 months. I agreed to it. Julia, I don't care what you told them. Once we figured out a way to bring you home, we are bringing you home. I don't care if we need to blow the whole goddamn place down. We are bringing you home. Okay? Julia? Okay. I'm sorry I fucked this up. I shouldn't have said anything. Julia, you didn't do anything wrong. Relax. Whatever is happening to you isn't your fault. This place, it isn't right, okay? Julia? Julia? Okay. I'm going to sleep. Please bring me home. I just want to come home. We will. I promise. Addendum 305.2 Voice Logs. The following audio logs of phone calls received by Dr. June Lindsay from Mrs. Owen's phone. Forward. Dr. Lindsay received the following call at 21:12. Hello? Hello? Lindsay? It's Julia. Julia, what's going on? Why are you calling? Are you okay? I escaped. Where are you? I'm outside of the facility. It's dark, but I'm out. I'm fucking out. I faked taking my meds for a couple of days, hid them under my tongue, managed to steal a nail file. Used it to pry up one of the bars in my window. Okay, Julia. I'm notifying personnel right now. Just give me a moment. We're going to do a search in the woods surrounding the facility. Give me a second. I'm moving, but it's slow going. You know that people can't walk in straight lines? I learned that on TV. Mythbusters, I think. But if you take it slow, you can get kind of close. You just gotta use something as reference points. I'm using the trees. Line up the trees and walk between them. Kappa 7, this is Dr. Lindsay. Come back. Oh my god. Can you imagine if my life was saved by TV? TV and a nail file? I need you to begin searching the interior of the perimeter. We think one of ours might be in the woods. Julia? It's okay. I'm okay. Just... God. I'm so glad just to hear your voice. Anyone's voice. But yours especially. I was starting to think... You aren't even real. They were never going to let me out, Lindsay. It's just so horrible. Everything in there is so horrible. We have to get everyone else out of there. We can't leave them. Just keep talking to me, Julia. Keep moving in a straight line. Keep using the trees. There's a fence about 1 kilometer out. We've got people patrolling it. I'm going to tackle the first person I see. Just tackle them and start kissing them. Boy, girl, or other, I don't even fucking care. Fuck it, I'll marry them. Well, just, maybe give them a little warning first. I mean, they are armed. The worst part? The worst part is how they keep acting like you can leave. If it was just hopeless, if they just told you I'm never leaving, I could deal with that. But they just keep dangling a hope in front of you, torturing you with it. Julia? I see a light. Up ahead. Hey! Hey! Over here! Be careful. Hold your hands up. Let them see you. It's not moving. The light's not moving. Are there any perimeter lights around the fence? Yes. Just reach it and stay there. Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God. I'll take anything over this. Julia? No. Julia, what's wrong? No, 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 no. Julia, talk to me. I'm at the front doors. It doesn't even... How did I end up at the front doors? It doesn't even make any sense. I didn't leave from the front. Julia! Audio files. Dr. Lindsay received the following call at 13:05. Hello? Julia? Is that you? Julia, are you there? Who is this? Hello? Julia, are you okay? You haven't been responding to text. I am doing better. You sound... What's wrong with your voice? It's alright. I understand now. What's alright? What do you understand? You're part of my sickness. What? You're not real. You're a voice in my head. What are you talking about? I thought they didn't know about you. I thought they didn't know I was talking to you. But they knew all along. Julia, please, whatever they're telling you, it's not right. I thought it was clever. Stealing that nail file, trying to escape. But they were testing me. They left the nail file out for me to find. They wanted me to see for myself. They wanted me to see just how sick I am. No, please, stop. Please, listen to me. You are not sick. You are not crazy. I am only speaking to you now as part of my treatment. But after this, I will not speak to you again. I must focus on being well. I must let them fix me. Please, don't do this. Please stop. You can't let them win. Yes. Yes, sir. Julia? The doctor would like me to give you a message. Julia, please, stop, please. We're going to come for you. He tells me to tell you, to tell your supervisors, to tell their supervisors, all the way up the line. No, please, stop. I'm going to get you out of there, I promise. You are sick. You are broken. We will fix you. As of this date, no further attempts to contact Miss Owen's phone have succeeded. Addendum 3054-3. The following emails are documented to give context for the incident that occurred on 5/7/2010. From Director Browning to Dr. Lindsay, RE subject article updates. Although it's clear that Mrs. Owen was abducted by SCP-3054, the only details we have about this alt-dimension Cragstaff are from her text and phone logs, and as you yourself discovered, Miss Owens is a recovering schizophrenic. Still trying to figure out how Reza missed that one, but whatever. Her testimony is anecdotal at best, and at this point our knowledge of this dimension is purely speculative. And we don't deal in speculation, we deal in cold, hard facts. No one outside of D-Class personnel is going through SCP-3054 until we are reasonably certain we can bring them back. Recovering Miss Owens is a high priority, but so is protecting Foundation agents here and now. I'm not sending armed personnel into a dimension we know nothing about. We need more data. Furthermore, given the possibility that SCP-3054's nature may target subjects with documented mental illnesses, I am rejecting your request for psychiatric treatment for reasons that should be absurdly clear. Instead, I'm giving you 2 weeks paid leave, effective immediately. Take some time off, June. Forget about Miss Owens. Let us handle it. Request some amnestics if you need them. Whatever it takes, get your head into the game. We've got work to do. Date 5/7/2010. From Researcher Phyllis to Director Browning. Subject, incident, contact me immediately. If you're reading this, either you already know what's going on, in which case disregard, or you're turning your computer on before you check your phone. In which case, stop what you're doing and call me right now. You can keep reading while the phone is ringing. Dr. Lindsay disappeared. It happened just after she got back from vacation. She entered SCP-3054-A, said something about wanting to check on a hunch, and then, an hour later, nobody could get in contact with her. 3 hours later, we're still looking for her. Suddenly, one of the structures on the west side of SCP-3054-A just collapses. Like somebody blew a goddamn hole through it. We're all scrambling, and I'm trying to call you, and leaving you 5 voicemails and over 20 texts, and that's when someone finds the note. June left it on her desk shortly after entering SCP-3054-A. I scanned it and sent a copy to your phone, but I'll include it here so you can see. If you're reading this, then I'm already gone. Let me tell you about my vacation. I had a wonderful time. Saw some family, watched a few movies, borrowed my father's pistols, managed to get a hold of some grenades, took a trip down to the shore, found a psychiatric institute that would admit me overnight for grief counseling. I'm going in. And either Julia's coming back with me, or I'm not coming back at all. Foundation personnel are continuing to monitor mental health facilities throughout North America to determine